in my backyard.
Standing behind our work.
Okay, carry on.
At Air Comfort Service Heating, Cooling, and Insulation, we take pride in our work. If you need AC service, day or night, we offer 24/7 emergency service. Visit aircomfortservice.com.
Love TMA? Then nominate yourself to be the morning after. Love TMA? Then nominate yourself to be the morning after listener of the month, and you could be selected and score a Form Energy prize pack. Sign up now at 101ESPN.com or TMASTL.com. The TMA Listener of the Month Club is presented by Form Energy. We do the work.
Here's Action Jackson with 3 more ways to get TMA content.
Watch TMA on YouTube. Click the bell to subscribe. Download the podcast. Find it at TMASTL.com or wherever you podcast. And check us out on TikTok at TMASTL.
Thanks, Jackson. It's the Brown and Crouppen Morning After on 105.7 FM HD2.
KPNT FM HD2, Collinsville, St. Louis. This is TMA All Day. And we're back. It's time for After, the Morning After, presented by Munganess St. Louis Acura and Munganess Burkhardt Alton Toyota on KPNT HD2, Collinsville, St. Louis, and the TMA STL YouTube channel with Tim McKernan, Doug Vaughn, Iggy Strode, and Jackson Burkett.
We're back.
It's been a while since we were on the radio.
Wow, feels so long.
20 seconds or so.
You're listening to After, the Morning After. This show is presented to you by Munganess, St. Louis Acura, Munganess Burkhardt, Alton Toyota, Douglas Elvin Vaughn, Kenneth Iggy Strode. I'm Jackson Bennett Burkett. Tim McKernan out again sick today. Hopefully he's feeling better soon. But there's the three-man weave once again, and I'm happy to be here with you fellas. Iggy, how are you doing today?
Good, gentlemen. KG can come sit in if he wants.
Yeah, he's always welcome.
I mean, if he's around and you're listening, just come on in.
Yeah.
I mean, it's better 4 than 3.
Always happy. This is, Doug, a show where friends feel they can drop by at any time?
Yeah, that's how it's always
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to ask Lauren anymore because she said she'll come in when she can. I mean, she's busy. She's got...
How many times have you asked her?
I guess a couple weeks ago I said, you can come in whenever you want. She goes... I got a lot going on, and I said, just whenever you get time. She's got the U-Man thing coming up, the 50 years of U-Man in radio.
Oh, yeah.
That's at the pageant. She's doing all of the editing and putting the videos together, and she's emceeing it, so she has a lot going on. But, I mean, if anybody out there listening, come on in. KG, come on in.
That sounds desperate.
No, I'm just
Anybody
offering.
out there listening, come in.
I mean, in the building, not listening audience.
Okay.
But, we're always happy to have people in. I mean... We're used to a 4-man booth. When you got 3, you don't expect me to pick up slack, do you?
Text in.
Just in general.
You can text in your answer to the question that Iggy just posed on the Lifetime Roofing text inbox. That's 314-252-0714. The phone lines, these phone lines, Doug, are presented to you by Mark Hanna of Evergreen Wealth Strategies. And you can call in and join us, 636-904-TMA. Maybe you're out there, you're not going to be stopping into the studio, but you can kind of drop by the studio in an audio format with a phone call. Yeah. Mark Hanna of Evergreen Wealth Strategies. Phone lines. And hey, speak of the devil and he shall appear.
Good job.
You want it, you got it.
Perfect.
Kurt Garner in the building, fresh off of his duties for TMA. Here he is on 8TMA, just hanging out with the boys. Get involved in the YouTube chat as well, where Chairman Kurt does some work. James Carlton, State Farm YouTube chat, youtube.com/TMASTL. What up, Kurt?
Hi. I don't feel right sitting in this chair, though.
Right. A lot of glory in that
Why
chair.
not?
You know why.
Probably still
It's Tim's chair. Doggone it.
Yeah, probably some active germs on there you might want to dust off real quick.
I just figured you may have time. I know you do PAFO on Friday. You tape the Addiction podcast on Monday. So I figured if you had nothing to do, come on in.
Yeah, I popped my headphones in. I heard you guys talk. I'm a big fan of this show, as big as anybody.
Are you really?
It's a great show.
I was walking down the hall when Iggy said that. I said, I'm going to take him up on that, I think.
Oh, yeah, brother. Well, welcome to the fray. People are excited to say our man KG is here. It's from Mr. Burkett's Rideshare in the YouTube chat. Man of the YouTubers, he says. 11:05, Lauren mentioned. Just, I guess they're time stamping that for posterity.
It's probably the earliest we've had since we started this show. The earliest Learn mentioned.
Something about fixing the YouTube camera. Are you frozen on there, Doug?
Well, I don't know.
No, you're good. What the hell are people talking about?
I was just talking about people that I've asked to come in. I just wasn't really a mention to learn. I saw her when I walked in. She's got, I guess it's Wednesday Dog Day. I guess they bring a rescue in every Wednesday. And
Wednesday Dog Day.
Would you ever consider getting one?
no, it's too much work.
What if you?
And expensive. I mean, shots and food and hell with that.
You sound like a humanitarian.
No, I love dogs. I had
Especially
one.
after
I had
the deer
one.
tick.
I had a basset hound. I got it as a puppy for Christmas, and then I took the job in Bermuda, and it's some law in Bermuda that if you want to bring a dog, it's got to stay in quarantine for 6 months. I said, it's a puppy. It's not going to know me in 6 months.
So what'd you do with the dog? You put it down, didn't you?
No, my sister's friend had a farm, and they always wanted a basset hound, and they took it. And the first time I came back from Bermuda, I went to the farm. Didn't remember me, but it's frolicking. It got big, and so it's happy. But I love that dog, but nothing I could do.
They're good diggers. Those basset hounds can really dig a hole for you.
I know they don't do much. Their
get those
their
short,
legs are too
choppy legs.
short, so they can't really jump on couches and stuff.
No.
And as they get older, I saw one walking. This guy's got 2 bassets that he walks on the hill. And he's walking. I said, "Is that dog like 13?" He goes, "Year and a half." Year and a half. The thing was like wobbling. It weighed 190 pounds, and it was a year and a half.
It's not aging well.
I thought it was a 13-year-old dog.
Huh. Okay.
But anyway, no.
No.
I love dogs, but
Yes.
I don't want to walk downstairs and take it out every time.
That
And
seems
plus,
like
if it gets
a lot of work.
And plus, I hear people say, "Oh, his leg's not right. We got to take him into the doctor." Oh, it's like $4,000 to get his leg fixed. I mean, that's a lot of money for a dog.
My dog Dora now gets up 2 or 3 times a night. Starts whining, crying.
Where does she pee?
Barking. Not crying, really. Barking.
To go outside?
Yeah, wants to go outside.
So you get up 3 or 4 times a night to take your dog out?
2 or 3.
You probably get up yourself to pee, so you're probably up anyway.
Sometimes. But it's an aging dog, 15, 16 years old.
Oh,
something
God.
Like that. So it's
God
it's
love
going
it.
to happen.
It's gone 3 years past prime, so.
Yeah.
And that's the one you got from your aunt who died?
Yeah. Mother-in-law.
This is made up. Where was this farm? That's from Ernie Bjorkman, who I guess is doing it.
What did I make up?
About the farm thing, I think he's...
Why would I make up where I gave my dog away? No, I killed it. That was, what's her name?
Hijack alert, another fake story that never happens from Joe Boo's Rum.
God.
Oh,
I'll show
that
you.
one got you.
I
That
can
one
show you a
got
picture of my dog.
A little
I
bit
had it.
crestfallen.
I got a Polaroid at home somewhere of my dog. I called it Stroder.
That was the name of the dog, Stroder?
Well, my family gave it to me for Christmas. They surprised me. I had no clue I was getting this dog. So the whole family gave it to me, so I called it Stroder.
That's not a great gift if the person doesn't know it, they're getting it.
Well,
Because you're saying,
they
here's
know
a
I
15-year
wanted it.
commitment.
They know it. We went Christmas. In Christmas, in December, we go shopping like 4 times in December. And we always go to Crestwood Mall. We'd always stop at Pasta House for lunch. Me, my dad, my mom, maybe a brother, sister. And there was a PetSmart in there. And every time we went, "Where's Iggy?" Oh, he's looking at that basset hound in PetSmart. And she goes, "Iggs, quit looking at the dog. You're not getting a dog for Christmas, so don't even think about it." I had no clue. Everybody opened their presents. We're done. We're cleaning up. And my mom goes, "Oh, there's one more downstairs." And my brother Ed walks in with a little dog bed, and the basset hound was in the bed.
Huh.
Best present I ever got.
How long ago was this?
Had to be 86, right before I went to Bermuda.
Mm-hmm.
I'll put a picture on the fan page for all you naysayers.
It only lasted a year.
Not even.
Yeah.
I think it was like 2 months,
Oh,
2.5 months when I gave it away. It was young. I mean, that puppy was like 8 weeks old in PetSmart.
okay.
It got big quick. That thing was, we had a card game every Friday at my house.
Oh my God, the old creamsicle is a Division I yapper. It's Patrick and
Well, somebody asked a
Immaculata.
question, and I'm answering it.
Sure you are.
I don't know why he called you the old creamsicle.
Our creamsicle like orange and white.
Yes.
Okay, well, whatever. But it wasn't housebroken. I couldn't get it to housebreak. It just seems big dumps. And if you ever seen a basset hound dump, and they say, "God, eggs right in the middle of we're playing cards right in the middle of the rug, just a huge dump."
Oh,
Every Friday.
you never bothered to potty train the dog.
I tried, but I'd put his nose in it, and I'd put a piece of paper by the door and say, "That's where you go." He never learned.
More lies, old man. There was no PetSmart at Crestwood Plaza. It was Pass Pets, you Red Rocket.
Well, it was something pet.
Ladies on
Well,
your
it was
teeth.
40.
Why the name calling?
It was 40 years ago.
What did he call him?
Red Rocket.
Red Rock.
Red Rocket.
4 years ago. It's 40 years ago. God, I should remember the name of the PetSmart.
I remember that pet store there. I was in there many times myself.
Yeah, so whatever it was called, but so
Iggy
you know it was there.
Iggy named his dog after himself. That checks out. That's from Tanner's Skid Mark.
No, I named it after my family. If I'd have named it after me, it would have been Iggy.
And they're calling you the Marshmallow. Or no, I'm sorry, this Marshmallow.
Some of the names are very hurtful. None any more hurtful than Ashen Sweet Potato.
You can't. You have never been able to get off of that one.
Well, it's hurtful.
I don't even know what that means. Isn't that like gray?
Either.
Yeah, I guess it would be.
Spuds coming out of it?
I'd say like more like a petrified sweet potato. You know, one that's been around 200-300 years.
Why would you call another person that?
They're running out of names.
I can tell you that if you issue that challenge to them to come up with some more names, they will do exactly that. You give these
I'd like
folks
to hear
an
that.
Well, be clever. Come up with something decent. Not
have it, take, don't suck.
dreamsicle.
They don't suck over at Munganess, St. Louis Acura, Munganess, Burkhardt, Alton Toyota, presenting sponsor of After the Morning After. And you're wondering, I wish Tim could tell me something about Munganess.
Yeah.
Got you right now.
Well, if you are on board with After the Morning After, the sponsors are critical to the show's existence. It always is that case, but it's even more so with After the Morning After, which is presented to you by Munganess, St. Louis Acura, and Munganess, Burkhardt, Alton Toyota. You want to go straight to the muckety bucks. You want to talk to the people in charge, the ones who can help you out with a new vehicle, the ones who can help you out with a pre-owned vehicle, or getting your car serviced, which I just did last week at Munganess St. Louis Acura. Here is the number, 314-287-3002. That's 314-287-3002. That's Jamie Burkhardt. That's Peter Munganess. That's Ryan Seiberg in the service department. Those are the people who make this program possible. Support the sponsors. So, if you're looking for a new car, a pre-owned car, or just to get your car serviced, please make sure you're working with Munganess St. Louis Acura and Munganess, Burkhardt, Alton Toyota. The number to the Muckety Mucks, 314-287-3002. That's 314-287-3002. Or go online at stlouisacura.com or altontoyota.com.
Everything okay over there?
I can't stop thinking about Ashen Sweet Potato.
I was wondering
Why you would call it.
You have a laughing fit there? No, I was looking at a text. I didn't notice you were laughing.
He was crying.
I saw Kurt looking. I thought I was looking at the broken thermometer hanging there.
No,
I was trying to keep it together.
Nothing funny about that broken thermometer. Oh, my God.
You just sit there very innocently, and these names come in, calling you things like Ash.
Anybody take the new text-in name, Chloe Salpa?
Oh, there's been no request as of yet.
I'm just afraid your feelings have to be hurt when someone calls you an ashen sweet potato.
No, I mean, it's so stupid. I can't be hurt by it. I mean, sweet potatoes, when they get bad, they don't get ashen. They get, like, big roots coming out of them, but they don't get ashen.
Oh, my God. Sharon and Clayton has got involved in the program. That is not how you housebreak a dog, you moron. No wonder it's going everywhere. Plus, it takes at least a year, if not a couple months more, to be completely housebroken, idiot. That's from Sharon and Clayton. She called you a moron and an idiot in the same text.
How do you housebreak your dogs? And Clayton, you rent a butler to do it for you?
I don't think you put the dog's nose in it anymore. I think that's old school potty
That was
training.
40 years ago.
Yeah.
I don't know what you do now. Now you'll probably all hire a trainer to do it, and you don't do anything.
Well, I don't know.
That doesn't sound like a very fun
I mean,
job.
dogs don't know what you're saying. Am I supposed to say, Stroder, you go outside. You sit by the door and go outside. Oh, okay. I mean, you can't understand
What was that? That was a Basset sound voice?
it. Yeah, okay.
I'll give you that.
Yeah, Scooby-Doo. So, I mean, I don't know. This is how I was told. And then you don't hit it, but you just have a stern no. And then you put it on the piece of paper in front of the door. Then they know to go to the door. And then you start making it smaller. So it's just a little bitty piece. I can't go on that. I got to go outside.
Yeah.
Oh, you're saying smaller piece?
Yeah, it's just a smaller piece.
I think you
Is it pee?
I think you regularly take the dog outside And if they go to the bathroom, you give them high praise or maybe a treat or something.
Positive reinforcement,
Yeah.
Doug.
Yeah, Sherman, you're a dog owner, a proud dog owner at that.
It's been a while since I had to do it. I remember it being tough training a brand new puppy. Middle of the night stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Scurrying him outside.
One of the
It's not
miracles
the
of
size of the dog in the fight.
It's the size of the dog. Is the size of the dog in the fight.
That's right.
Yeah. Continue, Doug.
One of the miracles of the animal world is that cats are like born housebroken. They'll go right into the litter box, and you don't teach them anything.
Yeah, but they'll eat you if you die at home.
The cat will?
Yeah.
You've heard stories about people eaten by their cats?
Nibbled.
Really?
I guess you get hungry enough.
The dog won't do that to you.
Who got eaten by their cat?
I don't want to.
Well, let's say you were, like, purely hypothetically, live out in the middle of the woods, nowhere around you for 20 miles. It's you and your dog, and you tragically pass away, maybe from natural causes, and your corpse is just lying there, and now no one's there to feed the dog. After how many days do you think the dog would probably start to nibble upon your corpse?
Doug, do you remember Massive Head Wound Harry?
Yeah, oh yeah.
On SNL? I can't get the vision of the Head Wound Harry laying off the couch and the dog coming up and nibbling on his
It's like it was a
exposed
big
wound.
steak.
Depending on the dog, I can give you an example on when it didn't happen. When, Gene Hackman, when his wife passed away and
That's
he
who I was
passed
thinking
away.
of.
They said Gene Hackman had been laying there for like a week, couldn't get to his wife, didn't even know what happened because he was going through Alzheimer's and all that. And the dog was dead when they got to him. The dog just starved to death. It didn't eat Gene Hackman.
I would think most would starve to death before they ate their human. I would think they would. I don't think they'd eat their human.
No, they would die of starvation.
Probably.
Scooby-Doo does not sound like that, you spoiled tangerine. That's from Midge or Madge.
Could we hear the voice one more time? Stroder.
What?
The Basset Hound.
Gotta go outside. Don't understand you. Arf, arf.
He's heating up.
Do me a favor and nibble on my Stroder. That's from the 636. I just read the first text that came up there. Sometimes you got to read before you say.
I got to write myself a note to find that Polaroid at home, and I will put it on the fan page.
We got Polaroids at home.
Well, that's what we took pictures with back then, Polaroids.
Yeah. You still have them, though? I don't think I could produce many Polaroids.
Those. I have some from Bermuda, because when I first got down there, I had a Polaroid. That's all I used, Polaroid.
Any Speedo pics, dude?
No, there's a couple of girls in thongs and me, but I don't have a thong on.
Doug, Scott's Wrinkled Ballsack is bringing some heat to the program. You guys were speaking my language yesterday on After the Morning After. I had to podcast like the Dickens. I could have brought some good info to the discussion. Squirrel's really good to eat. Adult deer weigh anywhere from 175 to 240 pounds, and they are really good swimmers. Snapping turtle is a real treat. Turtle soup from the Illinois Peninsula is choice. Head cheese from pigs is made from the actual head. Skinned, split, brain matter removed, then boiled, and remnants are added while other ingredients make a solid brick. You slice it thin, cook on the griddle, and that's how people enjoy it. Thanks, Scott's Wrinkled Ballsack. Not his wife, though.
I'm just not that hungry that I need to eat a pig's head. I'm just not. Or I don't want a snoot sandwich. Have you ever seen those advertised?
Snoot sandwich?
A snoot sandwich.
We had that one time when I was working at Sugar Fire.
Yeah.
We had a special one day that was a snoot sandwich.
Oh, and people bought it?
I think we sold a couple of them.
Can you see like the nostrils and everything?
Yeah.
Did you sample?
Little hairs. I think I did take a little bite. We'd always could sample in the morning.
Yeah.
Would it taste like gristle?
I don't remember. I don't remember hating it, but I know I wasn't like a fan. We also did you guys were talking tongue yesterday.
Yeah.
We did a tongue sandwich one time too.
God.
Do you at least blow the nose of the pig before you serve it?
Like to clear it
Is
out?
that possible? Yeah, there's got to be like all kinds of stuff in that nose.
That's a good question. I was front of the house, so I'm not sure what they were doing back there.
Give him some tongue meat.
Snoot sandwich.
It tastes like tongue.
Were you there when my brother Skip was working?
We worked at different locations, but I knew Skip through Sugar Fire stuff.
Yeah, he loved working there. Yeah, maybe not. I don't know. He's not there anymore, so.
Well, text on in. Air Comfort. I'm sorry. It's sometimes hard for me to switch over. I'm green. We have the Lifetime Roofing text inbox. You're wondering that number. It's 314 252-0714, the Lifetime Roofing text inbox. Here's Tim talking about Lifetime Roofing right now.
The sponsor of the text inbox on After the Morning After is Dustin McClendon and Lifetime Roofing, online at lifetimeroofingstl.com. Dustin and his team have been serving the St. Louis metropolitan area since 2005. Veteran-owned, locally owned, and they are a company that only works in the St. Louis metropolitan area. They're not storm chasing, they're not out-of-towners, they're certainly not corporate. Their focus is the St. Louis area community only. They're not a franchise, they're not PE-owned, they're locally owned, which means they're locally accountable to you. So if you are in the market for a new roof, or if you're dealing with some roof issues, check out lifetimeroofingstl.com or call 314-800-0426. There's 24/7 availability, and those phone lines get answered 24/7. Roofing damage doesn't wait, and neither does Lifetime Roofing. Online at lifetimeroofingstl.com.
And then the sponsor of the 11 o'clock hour, which we're currently in, Longo Biggs Injury Law. Doug, you know a thing or two about Longo Biggs.
Well, sure, everybody should in St. Louis. Longo Biggs Injury Law Firm stands as a premier full-service firm dedicated to providing exceptional legal representation in personal injury cases based here in St. Louis. Their firm is well regarded for its comprehensive approach to handling a wide range of legal issues, including car accidents, truck accidents, and other personal injury matters. Founded by longtime friends C.D. Longo and Doug Biggs, also longtime listeners to this year's show. They've been close since high school and through law school. Longo Biggs Injury Law combines a deep-seated passion for community service with professional expertise to deliver outstanding results for their clients. At Longo Biggs Injury Law, they understand that navigating the legal system can be overwhelming, especially during challenging times, and that's why they are committed to providing personal, affordable, and client-focused representation. That's Longo Biggs. They like to say justice built on trust, results driven by experience. Their website, longobiggs.com. The choice of a lawyer is an important decision and should not be based solely on advertisements.
I want to thank the guy who texted me. We were talking the other day about lawn chairs. But I think I also brought up I wanted a golf cart. And somebody was talking about scooters. The guy texted me a thing that Amazon has. Normally $639, on sale for $264.
A full-size golf cart?
No, it's a scooter.
Is his name Brian?
I don't know. He's got my number from the days when it was on Facebook. And he just texted me one. Now he's still got my number, so he texted me. And I'm thinking about it.
I think maybe you've reached the age where you should stay off the scooter.
It goes 20 miles an hour. You can go 20 miles until you have to recharge it again. So just a bop around the hill. I might think about it.
You are the king of the bop.
And it folds up, so you don't have to. I can fold it up and walk it upstairs and walk it back. It's pretty heavy to walk upstairs. So.
Well, that might work, I guess.
Pig tongue and heart are really good, too. Pig tongue is the most tender thing you'll ever eat outside of Doug's balloon knot. Thanks. That's from Scott's Wrinkled Balls.
I'm not eating any of these things.
But it sounds tender.
I don't eat a Schwenkter burger or colon casserole. I don't eat any of that. Just a regular meat is fine.
Someone called Iggy Old Captain Butterscotch.
Oh.
I love butterscotch.
Old Captain Butterscotch is at it again. Old Man Marmalade about to hijack the show. Please stop, you sunburned Sasquatch. Enough from the butternut boogeyman Hoosier.
Was that all one text?
No. A consecutive text from Patrick.
Butternut and buttersquash. Buttersquash, butternut, butterscotch. I like them all.
Do you?
I love butternut soup.
It's the ashen sweet potato that really hits you where you live.
You ever had butternut squash? Squash?
Squash?
Butternut squash.
It's a tough one.
I think
Soup.
so. I think so.
It's good.
You could scooter on over to your coffee date you score on the dating app. Speaking of which, how's that going? From Doug's Oil Boy. People are curious about how things are going on Hinge, Iggy.
I just checked my 5 matches and I X'd out every one of them.
You weren't interested in any of them?
Well, one, but she was in Florida, so I don't know why you're on a dating app in St. Louis.
Well, it could be an old. Remember, we said that your account is some of those might be older likes, not the people being older, but you've had your account for a while, and they might have since moved to Florida or spend time in Florida. Who knows?
I just said hi.
So you chatted. You sent a message to her.
Yeah, I just said, hey there.
All right, here we go.
That's it.
You may have said this, and I might have missed it yesterday or the day before. Did you set parameters on the age, like the ceiling and the floor of what'll show up for you?
Yeah, I think I put 45 to 80.
You're looking to date an 80-year-old woman, are you?
Oh, you gotta.
I wonder how many 80-year-olds there are on Hinge.
Probably a handful.
Probably not many.
Probably a handful. Like that they're like their grandchildren set up an account for them and, you know.
The tough thing is they're 80. They're probably not doing any work in the bedroom either, so we'd have a tough time.
Oh, brother.
A real battle of attrition.
Yeah, just lay there. Neither of us are going to work. Just.
I didn't think that was a dating site for older adults.
It's not probably intended to be used by, people north of 75 years old, but it doesn't mean that it can't be used.
Yeah, you just put an age up there. Most of the ones I'm getting are 45, 50, 55.
Yeah.
Well, the 5 I got look about that age range.
So 4 of them you said no to. 1 of them you matched with and sent a hello.
I said, hey there.
Nice.
Sounds like you got something cooking.
Not really. No. I did it because you asked me to.
Yeah.
I have no interest in doing anything with this.
Oh.
So even if something were to manifest itself, you wouldn't go. Would you go on a date with one of these women from Hinge?
Yeah, I'd go out and have a cocktail.
Sure.
We could double date to Putt Shack.
You and that butt check. I got some material for you today on PAFO Plus too.
Damn it.
That's where you speaking of PAFO Plus, the recovering alcoholic texting, and I am a sponsor. Stick your fingers inside me.
Oh, we don't have to.
No, what the sponsors want, they get.
No,
Part of the deal. I mean, they can come in studio. I guess I can ask for that instead of coming in the studio.
Yeah. So what's coming up? So you guys recorded PAFO yesterday.
Monday. Yeah, the schedule was a little off, so we recorded Monday, went live this morning at 6.
I listened to it this morning.
Yeah. I was curious. I'm interested to see on PAFO Plus if you agree with any of my airport etiquette takes.
A few of them.
Yeah.
I won't get to those. I'll get to the ones I disagree with. That was a good podcast. I mean, last week's was good. Obviously, you guys didn't watch PAFO Plus last week because I put a question in there for you guys to discuss. You guys talked about something, and I said it was a great topic. I do have a question about it. I would love for you guys all to discuss it, and you never did, so I'm guessing none of you
guys
watched
missed the prize in the cereal box there.
Yeah, none of you guys watch my podcast.
I mean, I edit it and upload it, so I see it. I can't speak to my co-host.
Well, I know Zoe hasn't. She comments on one of the clips you put up. Well, I like how he said this. Well, that's the clip that's up there. You haven't watched the podcast.
Speaking of airport etiquette, my brother had something bizarre happen to him this weekend. He goes to the airport Sunday night to fly back home to Dallas. The flight is canceled, and they set him up at a hotel. He's got to call Uber to get to the hotel. Calls Uber. A guy gets there, a Chinese driver, takes him to the hotel. Somewhere along the line, the driver must have accidentally called 911.
Oh, God.
So half an hour after he's in his hotel room, he's got 3 policemen knocking on his door, asking him if he's okay. And then they ask a whole series of questions about this Chinese driver. Like there was some security concern over the Chinese Uber driver who called 911.
That's crazy.
He said they were there for, 30, 45 minutes asking questions about this guy.
And he had no idea why the guy called 911?
No. Didn't see him do it.
He wasn't calling him on him, was he?
No.
Okay.
How would they know he was in the Uber and what hotel he went to and what room he was in? And what his
The guy
name
probably
was?
told him, right?
Well, I guess they followed where the Uber went. I don't know how they do these things.
That's crazy.
That's odd.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Wouldn't you think they'd ask the driver first? Sorry, made a mistake. I didn't mean to dial 911. Plus, Strode wants me killed because there's overcrowding in China, so I came here.
I doubt that was it.
What city was this in?
St. Louis.
I mean, there have been some stories of things related to Uber where there was some violence that took place. So maybe when they heard it was an Uber situation, they were just doing their due diligence, making sure that there was no one in danger.
He said they asked questions as though this Uber driver had some sort of mysterious past, or he was the one they were worried about. Odd.
Really odd.
You still got a good rating?
Mine?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not 5 stars like I thought it was. It's like 4.88 something.
Respectable.
Stars. Yeah, I don't think anyone's denying me, but I haven't Ubered in a while. I haven't taken an Uber. I'll probably take one this weekend. I got a wedding coming up this weekend, Doug, so I'll be getting after it a little bit more. So I'll probably need to Uber a couple of places. But in St. Louis. Like,
Uber drivers rate the customers?
Yes, sir.
Jesus.
Well, I think it's like if like people are rude or like, say, like you order a regular size Uber, but you're always bringing 6 people with you, or if you happen to
rainbow shower fee,
throw up in the Uber, which you get a cleaning fee, but then also is going to hurt your rating.
I would think and hope.
Yeah. So, and then if
you'd
that's
get a 0 for that, wouldn't
you? For that ride, you'd probably do poorly.
I would think.
Or it would put like a little note in your thing, like this guy has this many cleanings they've had to do. So an Uber driver could theoretically be driving, see that you're requesting a ride, see your rating is poor, and say no, thank you.
Yeah.
Just like you can see an Uber rating of a driver, see if it's poor, and say no, thank you. I'll wait for the next driver. Same idea.
I guess it makes sense. Yeah, if you get a bad reputation, you're going to never get an Uber again.
Don't they have barf bags in Ubers? I guess probably some do and some don't.
Good one, Ken. Also, they're not going to take the driver at his word. They're going to do their due diligence. Also, An Young signed Brian Henshin, Korean Texter. It's Brian Henshin.
Well, I mean, the driver called 911, so if the driver said it's a mistake, we don't believe you. What's the guy's name you were driving? We're going to spend 45 minutes making sure he's okay. That didn't make any sense.
None of it made much sense.
No, but Henshin seems to think,
they weren't sure who dialed 911.
Why don't you tell us what it meant, Henshin?
You can accidentally dial 911 on your phone, can't you?
Yeah, I'm sure it's happened before. Yeah. Guys, what's your take on this airport etiquette? Have someone on the West Coast purchase an In-N-Out burger, give it to a flight attendant to put it on ice, and fly it back to you in St. Louis. This is from Joe Boo's Rum.
Perfectly normal.
I don't know how normal that is.
I mean, Esto was kind enough to do it. And I picked her up at the airport, and the thing was still cold, got it home and ate it.
You heated it up, I hope.
Well, yeah, but...
Okay.
Old Chester Wrinkleberry has probably never been in an Uber, so ask that make sure that has that Hoosier.
I've been in one in my entire life.
Yeah.
And that was last May. We went down to Brian McKenna Day, and Sarah B. and Amy LaBelle took an Uber to my apartment. I got in the Uber, and we took the Uber down to Devonshire and Macklin. That's the only time I've been in an Uber.
I don't like
and the way
either.
back, but
I don't like them either.
Would you ever do a Waymo, Iggy?
Someone just texted in they saw one on Manchester yesterday.
I don't know. That's kind of scary, man.
I've been in one, and it's kind of weird, but I never felt in danger. I'll say that. I never felt in danger.
Would it be any scarier than being in a car with some lunatic driver driving you around?
Right. I've never had that situation with like an Uber or Lyft. I've never had like a really bad driver. So I can't speak on that, but I did not feel unsafe in it. It felt weird. And it was like weird looking. Like I think I said it before when I've talked about this. There's like a ton of gizmos and levers and pulleys and stuff up in that front seat. Like you'd think it'd just be kind of empty and it would like all do it by computer, but it's like real stuff up there. Like looks kind of crazy.
Yeah, I mean, something happens to cars all the time. You're driving and your engine light goes on, or something happens. Well, if something happens there's nobody driving the car.
Right, but they're programmed that if anything goes wrong to stop and pull over, just like anything else. Like they wouldn't be insured. Like no insurance company would take on something like Waymo unless they felt confident that this is going to work. That at least gives you some.
I don't take car service, cabs, Ubers, Lyfts.
You're a man on the search for a golf cart.
Well, yeah, just to get around. I'm not going to take an Uber on the hill.
Uber from Canettos to Charlie
I can walk to Joy's or walk to Adriana's, but if I had a golf cart, I just drive down there.
Where are you going to park it?
On the street.
You're going to have a parking space right there on the street? You're going to have to plug it in somewhere to keep it charged.
Oh, where would I park it at home? I think you're talking about if I take it somewhere.
At home, where would you park it?
Well, there's an outlet right outside my apartment I can plug it into. Now, do I want to leave the cart sitting out there all night?
Probably
you can lock up the wheels.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't even. I'll take the key if they want to pick it up and put it in a.
Usually, one key starts them all. Easy Go golf carts have one key.
But that's why a lot of on the street, because there's a ton. Iggy's right. There is a ton of golf carts on the hill or in South City. If they park them on the street, they have like essentially like booting your car.
Yeah,
like
you can have a steering wheel lock.
But you can put it on the wheel too, like the actual wheels. You can put a lock on the wheels so that even if someone were to be able to start it, they couldn't move it. And then you have a key for the lock.
Well, give me a golf cart. I'll figure out where to put it later.
We'll worry about the particulars after the fact.
No, you need to worry about that before you shell out the money for the golf.
Well, I can either get an electric one and a plug in the front, or I get a gas one and I just have to take it to the gas station.
But then where are you going to park it? At your house?
I just said.
But on the sidewalk? You can't park a golf cart on the sidewalk.
There's enough room.
Doug's about to start calling you Chester Wrinkleberry.
Now, we do have a patio that has a lock on it. I could put it back there. But
Okay.
I know a lot about golf carts, and it's great. That's from Mr. 63011. He of a very fast golf cart over at Meadowbrook.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, you're about due for a new one, buddy, so bring that old one down here.
You want him to give you one?
And yes, I am asking for a golf cart. I didn't ask for a lawn chair. I will ask for a golf cart.
You think anyone will pony that up? Even a used one's $4,000 or $5,000.
Nope.
I wouldn't think so.
No, that's what I'm thinking about the scooter.
We were talking about PAFO. That's of the Pond Offs Anonymous Podcast Network. Let's hear Tim talk about our friends over at Pond Offs Anonymous.
Pond Offs Anonymous digital podcast and media network needs the TMA audience's help driving up subscribers. We all serve the same social media algorithms, so here we are, shamelessly asking for support. And it's not necessarily a money play, as the subscriber numbers we're asking for won't translate into real dollars. The simple truth is the more subscribers, the better the chance people hear about the network, which translates into people knowing help, healing, and transformation is out there. That's how it works. Please go to YouTube and wherever you get your podcasts, search Pond Offs Anonymous and hit subscribe. And search for Pond Offs Anonymous in your app store. Or you can contact Chris Pondoff directly by email at cpondoff@pondoffsanonymous.com for help. That's CPONDOFF at pondoffsanonymous.com for help.
It's Pond Offs Anonymous.
Great man, doing a lot of good work. KG's a big part of it now.
But what is that he texted in and said?
Let me...
I think he wants something with your butt.
Oh,
He's a sponsor. He wants fingers in him.
Yeah, I'm a sponsor. Stick your fingers inside me.
With the buy.
I think Doug is right on that one. But I'm not sure. We'll make sure to double.
All you can do is ask.
It's true. A closed mouth never eats.
Oh,
Could be an off-the-book finger.
I don't think that's part of the deal. I don't think it's even in the contract at all.
You better read it.
Boy, Patrick and Immaculata is just the nicknames. He's trying to get the nicknames, including Count Crustula or Creepy Clementine, Chester McTraffic Cone, Pumpkin Patch Prowler.
Keep working at it, buddy. You'll get one that sticks.
I think I know him. I think I know Patrick.
How do you know him?
I don't want to say just in case, but I
Okay.
think we have a past.
All right.
Doug's Oil Boy says Uber is for boomers. I disagree. I think Uber, it's really, it could be a lifesaver, truly. You know, you're in a situation where you've had too many. Next thing you know, you're thinking about, well, should I drive? No, that's always the case. Just always Uber.
Definitely has a purpose, but so did cabs for
Yeah, it's the same
100 years.
idea. Just the convenience of it, though. Because sometimes, if at all, if it, it makes anyone more likely to not drive home because of the convenience of Uber, then it's already, doing its job.
I don't ever really see cabs around St. Louis anymore.
Almost never.
Is it still a
I feel like
thing?
people call them if they're going to the airport because of the flat rate you get, and I'm sure it's comparable to Uber. But I also, when we flew to spring training, I scheduled my Uber driver for whatever it was, 5 a.m. To pick me up. Showed up right on time. Easy money. Didn't have to worry about doing it that morning or stressing about it. Just locked it up. Super easy.
I don't even know how you would do it at the airport. You got 15 people looking for an Uber, and they're all trying to park in the same spot. Who do you know whose Ubers is whose?
Well, Doug will tell you firsthand that the experience of picking someone up at the airport is really easy and effective.
Not here it isn't.
Yeah.
You get you get berated. You get yelled at.
When I landed last Thursday and my dad was picking me up, I made it a point to get that bag in that car and get in so fast.
better run.
I wanted his foot on the gas before I was fully in the car and the door closed.
Were they coming for you?
No, there was no one around as far as the eye could see, but
Well, they would've.
still.
Yeah, had you lingered,
that won't matter.
You'd have seen them.
I usually, if I'm picking somebody up, I just park before you get to the entrance, and I say, just text me when you're outside. They said, I'm here. When you pull up, they are in, out.
Right.
Yeah, but if you park in that spot, they're going to yell at you.
No, not if you don't go inside the arrivals yet, off to the side there. There's nobody down there. No security people aren't walking that far. Lazy ass.
Hey.
Well, they are. They just stand at one
There's
spot.
a cell phone lot you're supposed to park at. Where they have a big
Well, I
board
don't-
telling you whether the plane is in yet.
I don't pick many people up at the airport, but when I do, I just park off to the side, not in the parking.
Off to what side?
Right before you get to arrivals departure, you just kind of pull over there.
But that's just a lane.
And if you pull over
Not
with a
off
car,
by the curb, way in the
these
front of the
security
curb. It's like
people will shoot you.
it's
They're
like-
not just going to yell.
it's like Afghan Airways or something. Nobody's parking there.
We have an Afghan Airways.
Whatever it is, there's
flight?
nobody parking there.
You'll be gunned down right where you sit.
I just park out to the side and text me when you're there, and then I pull all the way up to the good airport, the good airlines, not the ones that nobody's flying on. What is it? Lufthansa Airport,
Lufthansa.
Lithuania. There's people aren't flying these things. Why are they even there?
Well, I think those are probably international flights.
They are, but
It is an international airport.
I know. So is Springfield International. And my buddy Chuck Booms was doing a stand-up bit in
Who the
Springfield.
hell is Chuck Boom?
Well, he's a comedian, but he was doing a regular segment with us at the Jock, and he booked a stand-up weekend, and he came in for that. He goes, Springfield International Airport. Tom Ladd standing out there with a sign up, Chuck Booms. There's 2 effing gates. There's 5 people. International. Meaning it's a very small airport. There's no international flights. And he didn't need a sign because there's like 4 people coming off the plane and there's 2 people standing there. Chuck Booms? It's kind of, you have to be there. It was funny if you were listening to it, but I didn't do it justice.
Name the person you picked up from the airport and win. That's from Ernie Berkman. They want it dated.
My sister Kelly last summer.
There you go.
That good for you, buddy?
I flew Lufthansa from Frankfurt, Germany to St. Louis. Suck it, you petrified sweet potato. That's from Scoops Cameraman.
Ashen sweet potato.
Well, you're the one that kept him in business, I guess.
Lufthansa has a 90-plus load factor to and from Lambert, you dumb old coot. They actually increased their flights from 3 to 5 weekly. That comes from the veiled profit.
I just made that airline up. I didn't even know it was there.
What's a
Lufthansa?
load factor?
I don't know, but Lufthansa is that's who
The Heist, wasn't it?
Goodfellas.
The Heist.
Yeah, that's the but that's also an Airways.
I
Lufthansa
just-
Airways.
I just made it up. I didn't even know it's a country.
Not a country.
Where'd you get the name of the airline?
Lufthansa is that not a city in Germany?
Well, that's what I meant. It's the name of a place.
I think it's just a company name, isn't it?
I think so.
Either way, I made it up. And it's
Okay,
real. I didn't know that. I just made up some stupid-ass name of an airport.
The
airline.
second largest airline group in Europe.
It must have
Now,
heard
how
us-
do you feel?
Must have heard it somewhere.
Yeah.
Afghan Airways, we flying out of there, too?
Probably not many flights to Afghanistan, if I had to guess.
While we're airing out airlines,
Yeah, please.
Southwest, no more bags fly free.
Oh yeah.
No.
Not a fan.
No, I preferred the old way of seating too.
Me too.
For being honest.
And I had boarding group 7 each time.
Yeah.
Great. Why would you want to be boarding group 1 and sit on the plane longer if you're going to the
Couldn't agree
same
more.
seat no matter
Couldn't
what?
agree more. Yeah, Doug and I. That was when we were flying. We weren't flying Southwest down to Florida, but we would always get like one of the last boarding groups. But it was great because you got just more time to pee and get water, and it doesn't matter.
Doug, you'll appreciate this. I was in the emergency exit row. So no seat here. I was in what would be the middle. And the gentleman in the row behind me that was in the window seat, I kind of see out of my peripheral at one point, just a bare foot just kind of creeping up into my airspace.
What'd you do about it?
What am I supposed to do?
Tell the flight attendant?
Give me a tattle on him?
Yeah.
No, I just kept it going.
Those are some topics on PAFO that I'll be discussing later on PAFO Plus.
That's because you guys are peasants. If you have any sort of status with Southwest, it's great. It's from the TMA Reddit Insider. We just got talked down to, Doug.
Well, I have a Southwest credit card, and I think my bags are free, or at least
Oh.
the first one is.
Well, that must be nice.
Well,
Gen-
everyone's got a credit card somewhere, right? That's
Yeah.
where mine is.
General Electric. What country is that? It's from Shooter McGavin.
Well, I usually just, most places I fly recently is Orlando, and I just go Legion Air out of Martin's Airport out there.
Mid-America.
Yeah.
It's a good situation.
Martin's big airport.
Yeah, Martin's big channel. Doug's big channel, Martin's airport. The Springfield Airport is the Springfield Branson National Airport, not international. More lies, lies, lies. It's
Hey.
from Joe Burrow's wrong.
I'm just going by what Boom said. I'd never flown into Springfield.
Get the credit card KG, free bags, and 5th boarding group. It makes a difference if bin space is limited. You might have to get your gate check your bags if you're in 7. I have a question. That's from the 636. We appreciate the knowledge. I have a question. Why does anyone check bags if you get up to the gate and either your bag's too big or if there's not enough space, they'll just check your bag for you, right? And don't charge you? I guess maybe they only don't charge you if there's not enough bin space, but if your bag's too big.
So you're saying take a big full-size bag all the way down there.
I'm saying if you have bags that you know fit, and they're like, you should bring as many carry-ons as you can. They allow you to, because worst case, they'll just check it for you for free. I would never waste time checking it to be at the front.
Aren't check bags? You have to pay for them too.
Right, but I'm saying if they like you get 2 personal items in the carry-on, you should max that out as long as they fit inside. Because I think if they're too big, they'll charge you for it. But if there's not enough bin space, they'll just check it for you for free.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So you would get charged at the gate. Check it, but you won't get checked up there.
I see what you're saying.
You won't get charged at the gate. You will get charged before you get through TSA.
Well, a lot of times they will tell you need to go check that bag, and you may miss your flight.
No, they check it right there.
Yeah, I think if you've already gotten through security and you're at the gate, they'll do it right there at that computer and then take it out the little door.
Side door.
Yeah.
Jackson, I've done that and can confirm that it works. No one at Southwest cares. It's from the 636. You can't bring a full-size bag onto a plane. You only get 1 carry-on and 1 personal. Okay, so maybe that's the situation.
But if you can fit everything, like if you have a small suitcase and a backpack,
right.
If you don't check a bag and just can fit everything in that small suitcase,
100%. That's all I ever do. I never check bags because I don't want to weigh that damn carousel. But I don't know. I didn't know the exact numbers. Prove the Orlando trip. You haven't flown on a plane since Sandals, Jamaica back in 2023. It's from the TMA Reddit Insider.
That'd be a lie, but whatever.
Yeah, that one.
I'm tired of having to prove people.
Yeah, you're done with it, I can tell.
You know what they're not done with is Design Air Heating and Cooling. They will work nonstop to make sure that your house is getting cool in the summer and warm in the winter. Here's Tim talking about Design Air.
Design Air Heating and Cooling is online at designairservice.com, the longest running sponsor on TMA and the Tim McKernan Show podcast and After the Morning After. That's Seth Goldcamp and his team. And Doug and I are both very happy clients of Design Air Heating and Cooling. Online at designairservice.com, sponsor of the email of the day on TMA and sponsor here on After the Morning After. Design Air Heating and Cooling advocates for setting up with their service plan. And what that service plan does is you sign up for it now, and when the weather warms up, they come out and test your air conditioning and make sure it is ready for the St. Louis summer. And then months later, when the weather cools down for the fall and the winter, they come out and test your furnace for those cold weather months. It's designairservice.com, the longest running TMA sponsor, online at designairservice.com.
That it?
No, that's not
What
it.
do you mean, is that
That's
it?
not it.
I do want to say if he's
We're not
listening.
inconveniencing
I mean, seriously,
you, are we?
come on.
No, I thought he was going to do another live spot. That's why I said another live spot. Is that it?
Oh, okay. You're good.
Yeah, for the guy that he may be listening, I don't know what he listens to.
No.
But for the guy in the white Lamborghini that decided just to go in and out of traffic on 40 and just cut everybody off because he had to get somewhere.
This happened to you today, did it?
Yeah, I mean, he almost sideswiped like 3 cars. I mean, he was following me like an inch behind. I could have been a dick and put my brakes on and he just slammed into me. But I'm like, get off my ass. There's a car in front of me. I can't go anywhere. And he's zooming out here, zooming out here, zooming out here. First of all, I'm sorry for the small penis.
I beg your pardon?
But you have to learn, just a Lamborghini on 40, you're not cool. Just drive like everybody else. Just because you have a Lamborghini doesn't mean you have to go 90 or 100.
Yeah, you're hot about this.
Well, yeah, because he could have hurt. He could have killed somebody. He's just almost sideswiping cars.
You think he's listening?
If you are, you're a douche.
Hey!
And you have a small penis. That's why you got a Lamborghini.
Now how would you know that?
So anyone with a Lamborghini has a small penis?
If they're over the age of 45, like this old guy was.
Okay. So
they're making up for their inadequacies down below.
what other cars would signify a small penis?
Chevrolet. I mean,
Just the whole model, or the whole make.
Corvette. That's about it.
What about lifted trucks?
No, that's just Hoosier.
Couldn't that also be guys who can finally afford the car of their dreams now that they're 40, 50, 60 years
but
old?
You're old. You don't need that.
Today's game we're playing is Hoosier or small penis.
Maybe they're just hogging and wealthy.
Yeah, that could be the case.
Because I think a lot of people in their 20s would buy a Corvette if they could afford it.
I said 20. I said this guy was 50, 55.
That's what I mean. By the time you're 50, 55, maybe you can afford the car of your dreams, and that's why they get it. They've always wanted it but couldn't afford it.
Because they're making up for a lack of something else. I'm going to
Maybe
get
they just
the car
like the car.
because I don't have a penis. Pretty simple, Doug.
I'm not sure it has anything to do with the size.
You don't see
of
me
it.
driving a fancy car, do you?
Because you can't afford it.
Says who?
Oh, you don't know how much money I have.
But if you did, people that drive fancy cars, you're saying pretty much all of them, over the age of 48, drive that car because of their penis size.
Pretty much.
That's your premise.
Yeah.
Science, Doug.
I mean, if you've got money, go out and buy a nice Mercedes or a BMW. You don't have to go buy some car that a lot of young people would drive. Look at me. I'm young. I have a big penis.
Oh!
No, you don't. If you're driving a Lamborghini, you don't.
How do you compensate
Lady
if you
Gaga
have a small
has a
penis in your
giant
pore?
penis.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I played a drop.
It was a good one, though.
It was Lady Gaga's a giant penis. Please, Kurt, ask your question.
How would one compensate if you weren't able to buy the car, but you still were tiny?
Well, it's
You find new ways.
That's your problem. But you don't have to tell everybody I got a small penis because I'm driving a big car. If you drive a normal car, nobody's going to know what size you are. If you're driving a Lamborghini or a Vet and you're about 60 years old, you got a small penis.
So people don't buy expensive cars because they can buy their dream car, only because they have a small ween. Wow, great knowledge from the overseasoned Cheeto.
Oh!
You can drive a fancy car, I just said. A nice BMW, a nice Mercedes S-Class. That shows style. Driving a big Lamborghini at your age or a Vet, no, you don't need that. All you're doing is telling people, I'm small.
I don't know that that's true. People should get to drive whatever car they want, right?
Well, they can. I'm just going to critique you if you drive one of those cars.
Oh, no one wants that.
You can drive what you want. I don't care.
Hitting golf balls into the group in front of you proves you have a small penis. That's from Ernie Borkman.
You've never seen me naked.
That much is true.
Wrinkled foreskin sure has a lot about penis size for a guy who claims to be straight. Stop living a lie and just bottom for Chase Richards already. It's from St. Charles Hermaphrodite.
I wonder how that felt.
I had a chance if I wanted to. I didn't.
That sounds like Francesa in the NFL. I had a chance.
Well, I mean, I'm sitting in Opta with the guy, so I'm sure I could have done something. But
Yeah, that'd take a pay cut. Wait, is the leather mitt really bitching about a guy driving reckless? Meanwhile, don't you run red lights when you don't want to wait? That's from Jobu's Rum.
yeah, it's 6 o'clock in the morning. What does it have to do with a small penis?
In fairness, I'm not sure if Jobu's Rum's question had anything to do with a small penis. It was more about bitching about the guy driving recklessly, which I am with you on. I can't stand when people do the thing where it's like darting in and out of lanes and tailgating people to get them to move out of their way. They need a real reality check on the fact that they're driving a ton of a death machine, and that not you being, kind of terrible at driving could really affect others.
Yeah, I'm talking about a guy who's driving recklessly on a busy highway. You're talking about me at 6 o'clock in the morning, not a car in sight. I just go. It's not reckless. There's no car within 8 blocks of me. Left, right, nope, bye. I'm not going to wait at these lights for 5 minutes when no cars are coming. There shouldn't be a red light at 6 o'clock in the morning. It should be flashing red or flashing orange, not green and red.
Okay.
While I'm sitting there, come on, there's no cars.
Okay, don't
see ya.
The worst is the people who drive really, really fast in parking garages. That's just awful. I mean, seriously, you can't, you're in a parking garage. You got to know. Best case is, a car backs out and you back into that. What happens when someone's walking, or maybe they have headphones in, and they're not hearing the car screeching around the corner and they get smoked by it because you want to drive 30 miles per hour in a parking garage?
It brings me joy on the road when I see somebody that's trying to use maybe the shoulder to cut and get up further in the lane.
Oh, yeah.
And then some dark night moves their car over to block that from happening. I love seeing that happen.
I do it all the time.
Block people?
Yeah, if I see, you see a construction up there, an arrow going that way?
Yeah.
All right, as soon as I see it, I put my blinker on and somebody will let me in. I see a guy start, here he comes barreling. Nope, I move over a little bit so you can't get through. And he's honking at me. I said, get behind, buddy. You can get in line like the rest of us. Because then you get up there and we all got to wait so you can butt in. BS, none on my watch.
I drive a Corvette and I'm hung like a horse. Just ask Doug. That's from Midge or Madge.
How old are you, Midge or
I was gonna
Madge?
say he's probably 25.
Yeah.
Speaking of Midge or Madge, wait, didn't you get confronted in the parking garage for running red light? Midge or Madge?
Yeah. But there was no cars, just a cop that I didn't see.
Did the cop come and confront you?
Yeah, it was that one up here on Olive.
And did he give you a ticket? I'm trying to remember the story. I don't.
I don't remember if he gave. He pulled in there. I don't know if he gave me a ticket or not. I can't remember.
I feel like that'd be an easiest ticket you ever wrote. They just saw you blow through a red light.
Yeah.
To not give you one.
Yeah, I think I may have talked my way out of it.
Sweet.
He probably knew who I was.
Just gave him one of those glossies, and
Your star power got you out of
He
that
asked
one.
for a picture, and I said, just, okay.
Oh, for heaven's sake.
I don't remember. But it was. But you have to admit, that light to turn into here up there is the longest light ever.
It's annoyingly long.
And there were no cars coming, and there were no cars in line. I said, screw this. I just went.
I drive on Kings Highway by the hospitals damn near every morning to get here, so I deal with red lights where no one's going anywhere all the time, so I guess I'm seasoned to it.
Have the last couple weeks, have the roads been lighter with school out? I feel like our morning commute has been a breeze for me, even if I wake up a few minutes late.
Yeah, I'm just about like half hour ahead of you, maybe a little less, but that does make a difference, like especially that early. So I never ever see traffic, like ever, but I'm sure it's lightened up with school. Yeah.
And I think the construction that I always bitch about getting on 270 from 40, I think it's moved over to the other side now because it's not backing up anymore. I see them on the other side of the highway working now. We're not working, just sitting around talking, doing nothing.
Yeah, they're finally making some real progress.
Real progress. They just moved their talking to one side of the highway.
I drive a lifted truck, hang a huge medium-sized dong. Seems counterintuitive there. And have a 401k and an HOA. Explain yourself, Strode. That's from Ray King.
He's got a homeowners association?
Yeah.
Well, doesn't mean you can't be a Hoosier. You can be a rich Hoosier.
So there can be. So Hoosier has nothing to do with wealth.
No.
Like John Daly, would he be a Hoosier?
I'm not sure how wealthy he is anymore, but
Well, I'm sure he's got millions.
I'm sure his earning potential is very high still.
yeah, I mean, you can have a lot of money and be a Hoosier.
Possible, I guess. Not common.
If you're out there, we're talking about money, we're talking about finances. Mark Hanna is someone who can help you out in that department, so maybe you can avoid the Hoosier status with Mark Hanna.
Mark Hanna of Evergreen Wealth Strategies, 314-889-0503, or go online at evergreen-ws.com. That's Mark Hanna with Evergreen Wealth Strategies. Having a financial advisor is important no matter what stage you are in your life. Whether you're in your 20s and just starting out, you understand the importance of budgeting. That doesn't mean you can't have fun. You just get in the habit of saving, learning about the magic that is compound interest, and starting early and what that time does for you. In your 30s and 40s, you're having family, you're taking care of kids, you want to set up a 529 for your kids' education program, and then as you get closer to retirement, understanding what your needs are and how close you are to retirement. Mark can help you with whatever stage you're in, and I advocate for talking with Mark Hanna because somehow he makes you feel better about not just your situation, but the world in general. He just has an ability to listen and guide you. 314-889-0503 or go online at evergreen-ws.com.
All right, boys, that's going to do it for us today on After the Morning After. Tim, again, out today, feeling ill. We hope he starts to feel better. We'll be back tomorrow with 4 sweet hours of TMA on 101 ESPN, and then After the Morning After, presented to you by Munganess St. Louis Acura, Munganess Burkhardt Alden Toyota.
Thanks for coming in, KG.
Thanks, it was fun.
Big thank you.
Come back in tomorrow if you want.
If Tim's not here, I'd love to.
I think Tim said he's taking the next 2 days off. I think he put something on Facebook, the fan page, said I'm going to be off the next 2 days, so keep me company. And he was just doing his QFTA in the... So I thought he said 2 days. That would be tomorrow off, too.
Shout out to all of our wonderful sponsors on the program, including the text line sponsor, Lifetime Roofing, our phone line sponsor, Mark Hanna of Evergreen Wealth Strategies, and James Carlton, State Farm, he of the YouTube chat. That's going to do it for us today on After the Morning After, and thank you to Longo Biggs, our 11 o'clock hour sponsor. I'll be back with you tomorrow for Douglas Elvin Vaughn, for Chairman Kurt, for Kenneth Iggy Strode, For the ill, Tim McKernan, I'm Jackson Bennett Burkett. You've been listening to After, the Morning After on 105.7 HD2 and YouTube.com/TMASTL.